For millennia, humans have looked up at the night sky. We saw the stars, the moon, the planets. We wondered what they were. We dreamed of touching them, of traveling among them. This ancient fascination is woven into our very being, a fundamental part of what makes us human. It is a curiosity that has driven art, science, and exploration throughout our history. The cosmos has always been the ultimate frontier, beckoning us forward. Now, that age-old dream is taking a new, rather dazzling turn. The urge to explore remains, but it is now joined by another powerful human desire, the pursuit of unparalleled experience, even luxury. Imagine not just visiting space but doing so in comfort, perhaps even opulence. This vision is no longer confined to the pages of science fiction novels. It is being actively pursued by some of the wealthiest individuals on our planet. These are the new stargazers, the tech titans and entrepreneurs who look up and see not just wonder, but opportunity. Rockets are launching with private citizens. Companies are designing orbital hotels. The dream of luxury in space is rapidly moving from the drawing board to reality. Let's rewind the clock a bit. Think back to the mid-20th century, the space race. This was a time when two global superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, poured immense resources into reaching for the stars. Their motivations were deeply rooted in national pride, ideological competition, and geopolitical strategy. Every launch, every milestone, Sputnik, Gagarin, Apollo, was a testament to national capability. Space was the ultimate arena for demonstrating technological and political dominance. After the moon landings and the end of the Cold War, the intense focus on space exploration seemed to wane. Government space agencies like NASA continued their vital work, but the frenetic pace, the sense of a race against time, had diminished. Then something remarkable began to happen at the dawn of the 21st century. A new breed of explorer emerged, not from government halls but from the world of technology and private enterprise. Billionaires like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Richard Branson started to turn their gaze and their considerable wealth towards the cosmos. This infusion of private capital and entrepreneurial spirit has fundamentally reshaped the landscape of space exploration. At the forefront of this new space age are companies with bold ambitions and even bolder founders. You have likely heard their names. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, is one of the most prominent. Musk's ultimate vision extends to colonizing Mars, making humanity a multiplanetary species. But along the way, SpaceX is revolutionizing access to Earth orbit. Their partially reusable Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets have already dramatically reduced the cost of launching satellites and cargo. SpaceX is not just about cargo and astronauts for NASA. They are actively involved in private spaceflight missions. The Inspiration 4 mission in 2021, for example, took an all-civilian crew into orbit for several days. They are also planning missions like the Dear Moon project, which aims to take artists around the moon. Then there is Blue Origin, founded by Amazon's Jeff Bezos. Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket system is designed for suborbital space tourism. Beyond these launch providers, other companies are focusing on creating the destinations themselves. Axiom Space is a prime example. So what does luxury actually mean when we talk about space? For decades, just surviving the journey was the primary concern. Astronauts endured cramped quarters and functional rather than comfortable conditions. But the new vision of space travel includes a significant upgrade in the passenger experience. Luxury in space means more than just safety and basic needs. It means breathtaking views through large windows, personalized environments, gourmet food that goes beyond freeze-dried packets, and perhaps even recreational opportunities unique to the microgravity environment. Companies like Orbital Assembly Corporation are taking this concept to an ambitious new level with projects like Voyager Station. This proposed space hotel is designed as a large rotating wheel, which would create artificial gravity in its outer sections. The amenities planned for such orbital resorts are designed to impress. Think private suites with Earth-facing windows offering a constantly changing, mesmerizing vista, restaurants serving high-quality cuisine, perhaps even prepared by celebrity chefs. The goal is to create an environment that is not just habitable but truly desirable and exclusive. Section 5. Dressing for the Void. The intersection of space and style. When you picture a spacesuit, what comes to mind? Probably something bulky, white, and covered in tubes and equipment. These are the traditional extravehicular activity, or EVA suits, marvels of engineering designed to keep astronauts alive in the vacuum of space. They are essentially personal spacecraft. However, as space opens up to tourists and private citizens, the requirements for spacesuits are evolving. For intravehicular activities, or IVA, meaning inside the spacecraft, or for short excursions, the suits can be different. There is a growing demand for suits that are not only safe and functional, but also comfortable, easier to put on and take off, and even aesthetically pleasing. SpaceX, for instance, developed its own sleek minimalist IVA suits. Virgin Galactic collaborated with Under Armour to create a line of technical spacewear for its passengers and pilots. These are early examples of how fashion and high-tech design are influencing what we wear to the final frontier. The future of space fashion could be even more exciting. Section 6. Powering Paradise, the technology behind orbital opulence. Creating luxurious habitats in space is not just a matter of interior design and fancy menus. It relies on an incredible array of cutting-edge technologies working seamlessly behind the scenes. Perhaps the most fundamental enabler is the development of reusable rocket technology, pioneered by companies like SpaceX. By drastically reducing the cost of launching mass into orbit, reusable rockets make the very idea of constructing and supplying large, complex space hotels economically feasible. Once in orbit, these celestial resorts will require sophisticated life support systems. These systems must reliably provide breathable air, potable water, and a stable temperature, all while recycling resources with maximum efficiency. Communication is another critical aspect. Guests on a luxury space voyage will undoubtedly want to share their incredible experiences with those back on Earth. Section 7. Pioneers of the plush, early adopters of extraterrestrial escapes. Who are the individuals embarking on these extraordinary and extraordinarily expensive journeys into space? The first wave of space tourists, or private astronauts as they are often called now, consists primarily of high-net-worth individuals, successful entrepreneurs, artists, and adventurers. They are people with the financial means and the pioneering spirit to be among the first to experience this new form of travel. Their participation is not just a personal adventure, it is also helping to fund and validate the nascent commercial spaceflight industry. More recently, missions like Inspiration 4, privately funded by billionaire Jared Isaacman, took an all-civilian crew into orbit for several days aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon. Section 8. Earthly Echoes, How Space Luxury Inspires Terrestrial Innovation. The quest to conquer space has always yielded remarkable technological dividends for life on Earth. Think of memory foam, developed for NASA spacecraft seats, or scratch-resistant lenses, or even the basis for modern GPS. These are just a few examples of how the demanding environment of space has spurred innovations that we now take for granted in our daily lives. The current drive towards luxury space travel is poised to continue this tradition, accelerating advancements in areas that can enhance high-end living right here on our home planet. Consider the challenges of creating a self-sustaining, luxurious habitat in orbit. The need for highly efficient water purification and air filtration systems capable of recycling resources with minimal waste is paramount. Technologies developed for space hotels, ensuring pristine water and air quality in a closed-loop system, could find direct applications in luxury homes, yachts, and exclusive resorts on Earth. Smart home technology is another area likely to benefit. Managing the complex systems of a space hotel, from environmental controls and lighting to entertainment and security, will require sophisticated AI-driven automation. The interfaces will need to be intuitive and seamless, providing guests with effortless control over their surroundings. Section 9. The ever-expanding universe of dreams, redefining luxury's reach. So, what does all this mean? We are witnessing a profound transformation. Space, once the exclusive domain of national governments and highly trained astronauts, is slowly but surely opening its doors. It is becoming a new canvas for human ambition, creativity, and yes, even for our pursuit of leisure and luxury. The billionaires dreaming of orbital hotels and lunar getaways are not just indulging a personal fantasy. They are, in many ways, pushing the boundaries of what humanity can achieve, expanding the very definition of destination. The concept of luxury itself is also evolving. For an increasing number of people, true luxury is less about material possessions and more about unique, transformative experiences. And what experience could be more transformative than seeing our home planet from the blackness of space? The awe, the perspective, the sheer wonder of it, these are the intangible qualities that define this new frontier of luxury. It is an experience that promises to change not just your vacation stories, but perhaps your very understanding of your place in the cosmos. The cosmos awaits.